What can I do for God with only $5? That's the question I lamented over for months last year. I had attended a worship service at Cross Fellowship Church in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and the sermon that day was on Matthew 25 and the parable of the talents. And at the conclusion of the service, the pastor gave everyone in the congregation this envelope, and inside mine was this $5 bill. And we were instructed to use our talents and go do something for God. This envelope sat in my Bible for months. Every time I opened my Bible, it was tormenting me. What can I do? $5 isn't that much money. I could add to it. I could do something really great if I added money to it, but just $5, God, what can I do with only $5 in today's economy? So I prayed over it and I bathed that envelope in so much prayer, and God, please show me how I'm supposed to use this $5 for you. Finally, in about August, I remembered working with Mary Rhodes, who was a former member of our church. So many of us loved her, and she passed away unexpectedly. We had been working with her to support the teen moms at what was then T.C. Williams High School. Now it's the Alexandria City High School. And every year we had thrown an angel tree party for the teen moms in the garage. And it was huge. We just did this massive party every year. And last year we were able to do it was 2012 because Mary passed away in the spring of 2013. And I thought, well, I could probably buy cardstock for $5 and get some people to go in and we can support some of the teen moms. So I went to my Sunday school class, Solid Rock, and I went to parents of teens and asked them if they'd be willing to go in on this endeavor with me. And they both said yes. And that's where I thought it was going to end. But that wasn't how God was finished with it yet. Pastor Robert got a hold of it and he said he wanted the whole church involved. So we put the tree up in the Welcome Center, and instead of a family adopting a family, I put each and every gift on its own angel and stuck it in the tree and waited to see what would happen. I was really stressed out about the green angels. God, what happens if these green angels, those were the bigger items that were requested, the high chairs, the car seats, that kind of stuff. What happens if they're not taken? They're the most important ones to be taken. Well, God in his wisdom, very first Sunday, every single green angel was taken and all that was left were red angels with the littler gifts. So we ended up throwing a party for these teen moms and their kids. It was pretty big. A lot of FBC members were there. And when the moms and the children came out to see their pile of gifts that they were blessed with, the faces just lit up. And I learned over the course of everything that it really was never about what can I do with only $5. It was really about what God could do through me or through you if you give your talents over to him. And by the way, 2 of the moms that were blessed by our church family are now seeking God, actively seeking God, and going to worship and trying to build a relationship with him. So I do need to tell you that the cardstock only cost me $4.89.